Anyway, y'all, I had to redo that. So yeah, Carter said that, and I believe it's more. I believe it's some type of a couple of types of different abuses that's going on. And what I did not say that I meant to say, Carter, like the first facility that Carter went to stay at, Carter was choking the people, and they were saying, well, we're trying to figure out, like, first, because it was, well, we stopped the phone calls because every time he talked to you, he was acting out. But then when I sit here and be like, so how he's hot, then y'all, I'm so petty. I'm like, so how have you been acting since he haven't been talking to me? Well, he's still getting into trouble. So how the hell is it my fault that he's acting out if he's still getting into trouble? Like, make this make sense. Y'all act as if, oh well, when he don't talk to me, he's perfectly fine. He's an angel. Nothing goes on. The moment he talk to you, boom. Like, no, it's not that. He's acting out regardless whether he talked to me or not. The only difference is with his daddy and with his daddy mama is he act out in y'all household. In my household, I don't have none of them problems. I don't have none of these issues. I don't even see the same kid that y'all talking about. The only thing that I can sit here and see with the same child is if anybody do anything to him that he feel like you playing, and if anybody sit here and mistreat him at all, if they shoulder shrug him, if they anything and they act like they want it, he gonna give it to him. That's all that I see with Carter. But like, if I tell him to do this, he do it. If I tell him not to do that, he do it. Like, and then yeah, like these people is just, the course is just a mess. This whole case is just a mess. Do I fear for my kids' safety? Yeah. You gonna sit here and let somebody beat them with a hanger? My child is telling me how you telling him that he's stupid. Like, I just don't know what's going on over there, and I don't trust that I don't trust anything that is going on over there. So we gonna continue to be in court. Carter has also told me with his daddy telling him that he was stupid or whatever. He also said that like he don't feel like his daddy love him. He don't feel like he's the favorite. He feel like, you know, Crystal's the favorite, and they just my baby dad and his wife had just had a baby. So I don't know what type of difference that they are making with that child, if it is one, but Carter at the time did not have a little sister. Well, another little sister. So yeah, I don't know. Not that I don't know. I don't know if he still feels the same way, but that's what he used to tell me, because I used to be like, dude, quit saying I'm sorry and just do it. Like, that don't mean that I'm mad at you. Just fix whatever you're doing. Another thing that I was gonna sit here and say as far as with the cell phone stuff, my thing with that is, at this point in my life, at this age that I'm at this point in my life, like, let's just say that the kid's attorney wasn't biased. Let's just say the judge himself wasn't biased, and it was an overall thing when they overturned this case. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna let my kids talk to their daddy, because that's their daddy. At the end of the day, whether supervised or not, I'm still gonna let them see their daddy, because that's their daddy. Wouldn't nobody have to make me let my kids experience their dad? And my whole thing is, like, I ain't gonna sit here and say that I would want it to not be supervised with their daddy, because I really, something going on over there, and they gonna sit here and make it my fault, even though I haven't had no contact with them like that, and I don't know how long, and I'm just not getting contact back with them like that. So somehow, some way, it's gonna be the black person's fault. And that's just how I see it, because that's what's been going on. I still would not sit here and be like, oh well, I don't want you to see your dad, I don't want you to talk to your dad. Like, no. Like, even a kid's attorney told me, she was like, this had to be forced. And when she said forced, more than likely she told him that if you do not do the supervised visitation, we're just gonna overturn the order without doing a home visit. So now, and with him knowing my attorney, because my attorney, like, y'all, when I sat here and read the papers that she typed up for the motions that she filed, I said, oh, I got that type of attorney. Okay, bitch. What? Like, y'all, I was juiced, because she was saying it. She professionally was slaying that ass. Like, and I was like, ooh. So I got that type of attorney. Okay. Because, like, she's saying, like, you know, when court cases, you have to have answers, questions and answers, and you got to answer them or whatever. And, like, everything that he had to say about me was, well, I'm going to teach my child not to lay on her back and let a man take care of her and to actually be somebody. Like, he just was talking a lot of shit about me. Yeah, but what I feel funny is, I'm a nothing ass bitch that lay on my back and don't do shit. what the fuck did your mama do, my dear? What the hell did this hoe do? Cause since I have known him, his mama have what, laid on her back and I did shit, and her husband has handled everything. So but since I'm black and I do it, I'm not a shit person. Okay, so you and then with the answer in the question, y'all, he didn't even sit here and say how he was gonna get her there, what plans that he had for her to do, like none of that. Like, y'all, it just. And my thing is, it's funny to me, and I know people, some people might be looking at it like, that's messed up. Like, it's fucked up, but like, bro, you that mad at somebody that don't talk to you? You're that mad for what though? For why? You mad because my husband take care of the household? Why? Yeah, and what I really feel like it is, I really feel like the fact that he want to sit here and call Jay, which is a already war veteran, comeback war veteran, he want to sit here and call him a thug and sit here and say that he sell drugs, no proof, no evidence, none of that. Since he's black, he have to do all this. And I sit here and say that these folks is racist because when I was dating the white dude, they didn't have no problem with the white dude. They spoke to the white dude. They were all extra friendly to the point where the white dude thought I was just, he was like, I always thought that you was exaggerating, until he sat here and seen the text, until he actually sat here and we were actually dating, like when we were actually an item, and he seen how that was going. He was like, what I don't understand is they don't want you to have the kids, but they want you to do her hair. They want you to buy them clothes. They want you to do all this stuff for her and for them, but they don't want to do absolutely nothing, but they don't want you to have your kid. Like, I don't understand that. And like, bro, just cause he's white don't mean that he like you. But what it is you feel like since he's white, he's your equal, and you feel like since Jay's black, he's beneath you type shit. That's what that shit was. And he feel threatened by Jay because this motherfucker could never. I think that's it. The only other thing that I was gonna sit here and touch up on was the fact that people are like, well, why don't you just settle it outside of court?
I want you to come close. I want you to come real close. Real close.
If I have sat here and gave him temporary custody because I was going through some stuff and I felt like it would be better for the kids to be with someone that's emotionally there, because yeah, I fed them, yeah, I clothed them, but emotionally I thought it would be better for them not to sit here and be with that. Because like, yeah, I take them to school, like I said, I fed them, I clothed them, I did all that, but emotionally I was sad because I had lost my best friend. So I tried to work it with him, and what was supposed to happen is after that happened, after the year, I was supposed to get my kids back, and we were all going to, and then with that year he was going to be able to argue that he wanted his child support lower, and we were going to be able to have an attorney, and we was going to agree to this amount of child support that he felt like he could afford to pay. So I tried that, and now it's like when I sit here and say anything about, you don't want me to have full custody because you don't have to pay child support, so the next best thing is to have joint custody, right? You don't want to do that neither. So I have tried to work this is the same person, the same people that my child had cheerleaded, and I didn't even know nothing about it. Y'all had sat here and told a lie to get me banned from school, so I can't even go up there and cheer my kid on. Not that I'm gonna go in here and sit next to him and his wife and his mama or whoever. I'm not gonna sit here and go sit next to y'all because I don't even like y'all. I'm not even gonna sit here and speak to you. Like, I'm gonna sit here, see my kid, more than likely be on the other side of the bleacher, still clapping for my child, because at the end of the day, no matter what, these kids just want to see that they stepmama, they mama, they stepdaddy, they daddy, they just want to see that they're loved from all four fucking people. They just want to feel loved and feel supported and feel like they're in a safe space, in a safe environment. But you know, other people don't want to do that. Other people don't want to sit here and parent. Like, sis, like, I don't know really what to tell y'all as far as with this thing. Like, if it was just that simple of working it out, like, I don't want a joint custody because I feel like you're not even sitting here following the order that you got. So when it becomes joint custody, you're still not going to do shit that the judge tell you to do, because it's been what, 6-7 years and he still has not done absolutely shit that the judge has told him to do. When a judge writes something, it's law. It's supposed to be law. That's why this person think that the school district that they was in was showing some type of favoritism. They wasn't showing favoritism. They was following that fucking court order, because that's what make it law. That's what makes it legal. That's what make them have to sit here and be like, yes, you could go with your mom, whether he put me on a pickup list or not. And like he thought taking me off the pickup list was gonna stop it, and they be like, well, no, we have a whole court order. We have to abide by what the order says. The order says that she can come pick them up. So what they started doing was checking them out. So my whole thing is, this is not on me. This is just basically, to me, the court system failing the kids and the court system failing this whole case. Because no one, to me, my son shouldn't be this angry. No one really is trying to talk to him and get to really know what's really going on. Matter of fact, no one has actually ever even came to do a home visit with me and my kids, even under supervised visitation. Now, mind you, that's something that the kids attorney is supposed to do. She's supposed to have came to the household and visited with me and the kids to see how me and the kids have interacted. She still has not done that. Why? Because she's biased. Because she wants to sit here, well, I visited with dad, and we went over there with dad and this person and blah, 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 this and blah, 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 that. And yeah, I talked to him at dad's house, but I still just have not made my way to talking to them at mom's house. Because you're biased. Like, you don't want to be able to be, you don't want to come to court and be like, I don't see whatever they're saying, I don't see it when I went and did the home visit. Like, this has been going on about 2 years in this county, in that particular county, and she has been the same kids attorney on the same thing. I just feel like you're biased, because when me and my cousin-in-law went there, like, this person was sitting down, like, on the phone, just having a regular conversation with her coworker. So it's not like you're really that big. The county that this whole case is out of is not like a county like that. The biggest problem that they have in this county is a lot of people in that county does meth. They got a lot of meth heads in that county. But far as like cases like this, and that's how she's able to be a judge and also able to be a light-on, because they really are not busy like that. Like, judges, they're just not. So that's how she's able to do two things at once. But yeah, she still haven't did a home visit, because when you come to a home visit, what I have been saying was, I don't have that problem with him. I don't have that problem with him. That's not how he act when he's with me. I don't have that problem. I don't have that issue. I don't have that issue. Like, they're saying that he's violent. They're saying that he's mean. They're saying that he was snapped like this. They're saying this. They're saying that. And it's all my fault. But I don't, the child that everybody else see that's so aggressive, I don't see in my household. I don't know what is going on over there with y'all, but I do know over here, he plays his video game. He eat. He cooks. He plays with his brothers. Like, he's real chill and laid back. Like, I honestly don't know how that even makes sense to anybody. But yeah, she still haven't did a home visit with me. She still haven't did a home visit with my husband. A lot of questions that I had asked her about stuff that I know that she's supposed to do, she just sat there and looked and never did answer the question. She'd go back to something else and go like talk around in circles. And that's what I noticed that a lot of lawyers like to do. Lawyers and judges, they never want to answer a question. They want to feel like, oh, well, I don't have to answer your question. But if you don't answer one of their questions, they looking at you like, oh, well, you're disrespectful to the law and you don't this and you don't that. But it's really no reason why you haven't did this home visit with me, because mind you, now she did a home visit with me, just me, but she's supposed to do a home visit with me and my kids. And like, what's going on with that? What's the issue with that? And like, she keeps saying every time we go to court, oh, well, I'm gonna get around to it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that home visit. Yeah, I'm gonna do that home visit. And then she'd be like, well, I'm not gonna stay that long or whatever, because I'm gonna let y'all get y'all time in. But you never show up. Not only do you not, I'm not gonna stay that long, you never show up. So yeah, make this make sense. Because she's supposed to be seeing what a dangerous child and a kid that's just like, Carter is like, just, oh my God, Carter's just so all over the place. Me and Jay don't see that. We don't see that at all. I also asked a question. Anyway, yeah, so that should sum up. That should update y'all on this case all the way. And if you're not updated all the way, you're going to have to go back and look at some videos. But yeah, y'all should see Carter and Crystal a lot more. A lot of people was asking, I said, why we haven't settled, what I feel about the judge. I feel like the judge is like, at first, I felt like he was fair. I ain't gonna say what I feel about him now, but at first I felt like he was fair. At first I felt like, you know, I feel like he was listening to it and it wasn't making no sense. And the fact of it not making no sense, he also seen that it's no proof. So at first I feel like he was fair, and at first I feel like the kid's attorney was fair, and like they were having common sense, because it was like, wait, so she did this, but y'all can't prove that she did this, but she did this. Like, what? Like, no, you're lying. Like, and they don't just say that you're lying, but they wasn't here for that okie dokie stupid shit that he was pulling. But now to me, they just going for the okie dokie stupid shit. Like, it's no proof to nothing, but yet we're steady doing shit his way, even though the shit that he's saying don't even make sense. Like, y'all, I don't know. To me, at first, I feel like both of them was fair. At first, I feel like the kid's attorney was fair, and I feel like the judge was fair, and that he was actually going to have a fair decision, or try to be fair as far as what's best for the kids, or seeing through bull. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if some calls was made, and I just don't feel like it's fair anymore. How long do I think this case gonna go on? I think this case gonna go on until I feel like it's something that's fair. And to me, the bare, like, I would rather to get my kids back, full custody of them again. But at the bare minimum, I feel like we should be able to get joint custody. And if somebody messes up the joint custody, then it should be overturned to whatever parent that's actually following the order, and not the parent that's been consistently not following the order. That's how I feel like it should happen. But you see where we're at now. But yeah, that's the updated with that. That's the updated version with that. Also, I haven't had no problems with Carter. I seen him one time. Y'all gonna get the video. We went to like a arcade place. We went to like the Big Rock. It was kind of like an amusement park, I guess you could say. We went to an amusement park, and I took him to Walmart, because Crystal been talking about going to Walmart since the first time that I got her. But I wasn't finna sit here and get Jackson and Julian out and go to Walmart, and they was already sick. Because it's been kind of hot outside, so we went this last time. Carter picked the gun, Crystal got some horses. It was alright. But anyway, I'll see you guys on the next video.